Okay, it's 10 minutes before the direct starts. There's one thing I want to say before it starts. So, long time ago, like 2020, like, I don't know, it was February, maybe March. I don't exactly remember, but 2020, I was on Switch playing games, nothing too exciting, and then randomly there was a news drop on the Nintendo Switch. It was like nothing huge, it was just like Donkey Kong stuff, like the timeline and stuff of when games are released and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, nothing important. And then it was like, why would they just randomly drop this? Wouldn't they have done it like when they first released Tropical Freeze or something? So it's like, okay, we're also getting a Smash reveal soon. Maybe Donkey Kong, a Donkey Kong character was gonna be hit, and that definitely did not happen. And so my thought is, well, probably not the Smash character. There's gonna be at least something Donkey Kong. Hopefully. Have to see. Nine minutes left. It's roughly 50 minutes, so this is apparently, so it's gonna be a long video. I would do a stream, but I can only stream to Twitch with what I use, so I'm just gonna record my reaction instead. That's what I'm doing, and that's what you're listening to right now. In 8 minutes. Games coming to Nintendo Switch in the first half, so at least we know what's gonna be in the first half. That's something. Seven minutes. Also, once you finished watching the video, comment what your favorite reveal was. Was it Smash character, or was it new game, or is it something that they're giving more details on? Go in the comments and tell. Also, 6 minutes. 6 long minutes. Minutes. Also, comment if you like that Nintendo Directs are back. Hopefully. It might be just one for the entire year. But who knows? Only Nintendo. For now. Four minutes. Getting close. Three minutes. 3 long, cold minutes. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Also, you could probably just skip to the actual reaction part. Go and do that. So you don't have to wait for my reaction. One minute. 1 minute. I found 1 minute anyway. Might take like another minute for them to actually start it. Well, we'll see. Okay, literally any second. Any second. Could happen at any second. Oh, here we go. Rating to mature plus. So, Don't watch the mature stuff, please. Unless you're at the age and stuff. Don't watch the mature stuff. Pretty please. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Opening. Not actual gameplay footage. Okay. Oh, it's for the Monster Hunter. Oh no, this is something else, isn't it? I have no idea what series this is. But I'm not interested.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
I've never played it before. Secretly, this is the Smash reveal, and she's just been fighting in Smash Bros. This entire time.
It was as if she vanished off the face of Allrest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because...
I told you! Oh my fudging god. Not that I really kill anything, but I literally called it.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Gets turned into an Echo Fighter.
Power of the Aegis. Smash flare.
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova. Prominence revolt. Blazing end.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers. Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Is it Echo Fighter or costume? It's probably costume. Yeah, it's probably costume.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photon Ray of Punishment! Chromazone! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Hey, right here!
Oh wait, it's another.
You can swap between each.
It's a switching character like it was with Zelda and also with the Pokemon. That's cool.
Together! Nothing can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this little buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And their support.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred Arrow!
Unspurred!
Burning
Sword! Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
I told you I called it.
Hello everyone. It's been a while.
Yes, it
I'm
has.
Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer.
March? I don't want to wait
let's
till
continue
March.
with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Of course they're adding Fall Guys. Why weren't they at Fall Guys?
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Why in summer?
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
That's a strange way to continue.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed
I don't
Outer
think
Wilds
the
launches
solar
on Nintendo
system
Switch
only has
summer
22
2021.
minutes.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in two classic murder
Uh-oh,
mystery
murder
games.
mystery games. That ain't good.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom
Look
Detective Club,
away
The Girl
if
Who
you
Stands Behind.
not
Two
the
deep cuts from
Troy
Nintendo history
something, because
are coming
if
to
the
North
murder
America for the
mystery
first
games,
time.
then there's gonna be blood and stuff. Look
Localized
away.
in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack. In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
And of course they have Japanese voices.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
Okay, I can't win. It's probably something I don't care about. A Warriors game? That's my guess. With a bunch of Japanese people or Chinese. I don't care. technically a Warriors game. Because it has the
The
word
latest
Warriors
entry
in
in
it.
the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles
Yeah, it's a Warriors game.
in Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yep, remastered, totally not still super pixelated.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
I mean, it's probably kinda better.
Before discovering
than
the world
original
map
that I never
is
saw,
empty.
but,
During your
like,
travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Why would you give the option
Legend of
to
Mana will
remove
launch on
any
Nintendo
encounters?
Switch
Doesn't that
June
kind
24th.
of remove the point of the entire game? Fighting enemies? Capcom presents Bottle Monster Battle.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Again, another thing
Go
is that
rampage
we don't-
somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Until you beat the game. Oh, it's this thingy that a bunch of people apparently care
Noah,
about, but I don't.
We should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance! We must stop the calamity!
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
A new Mario Golf game.
The
The
fairway
one
is
year
open
Logan
once again.
predicted, that's the year it came.
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Mario Golf Super.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion
That
controls
nobody is
by
going to
holding a
use.
Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
If people want to enjoy the sensation of golfing,
On top
they
of
just-
all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf,
But you have to
including this
move
one,
to
Speed
the
Golf.
thingy,
Here,
then golf,
it's
and there's
always your
also
turn.
power up.
Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills
At
while
least they're
interacting
trying
with
to do
various
something
Mushroom Kingdom
with
characters.
me
Level up
and
with
trying to
experience
make
points
the
earned during
game
matches.
interesting,
Then
but
allocate
like
points
it's
to
probably
different
just gonna
stats,
be
allowing you to develop your character
say
however
something,
you'd like.
do
You
golf,
can also use
say
your
something,
Mii in
do
versus
golf,
play.
say
Put your
something,
golfing
do
skills
golf.
to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover
This
a mountain
doesn't
of
look like a
cash.
family-friendly game.
Set
Please
between
look away.
Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes
Cover
all
years.
5
Yeah,
episodes
that's definitely not a
filled with
family-friendly
classic
game.
Borderlands
We'll play
humor.
cover years.
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
I don't know like 90% of these games.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against
That
a slew of
sounds
unusual opponents.
stupid.
Most of them aliens with some
I
crazy
haven't
tricks up
played
their
these
sleeves.
games before, but
Study
having
their
to do
tactics carefully to gain the
real
upper
life
hand in
choice
combat.
in order to do
With
bosses,
a new and
that
improved
sounds
death
dumb.
glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Oh yeah, cool. Using cards to attack stuff. All of this in. And of course there's rocket jumping. Why wouldn't there be rocket?
You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah, don't look. It's already said anyway. Okay.
Uncover Heaven's Mysteries in Neon White, coming to Nintendo Switch, Winter 2021.
It said first half of the year.
The DC superhero girls are here to save
Oh
the
my
day.
gosh, this looks so cringy.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon.
King Power.
I'm always
Oh
inventing
my
new gadgets to
gosh.
fight crime, like my
Stupid
batarangs and backup.
Kids
This
games
is
that
Supergirl.
look awful.
She's super strong and has heat vision.
Uh,
And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who
Oh, no.
wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city
Look at
safe.
those
But
PS2
we're not just
graphics.
about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some
Local
shopping downtown with
and
my bestie.
there's
Ooh, and maybe take some
coins
photos to
and
share on
stuff.
Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey,
You're probably gonna have to buy it.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
As long as you
Just gotta
spend
make sure
$60
no
to
one
buy a
figures out
game.
our secret identities.
That's absolute garbage.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and
Oh my
prepare
gosh,
for battle.
don't tell me they're porting that too. Come on! Make an actual Plants vs. Zombies game. Make an actual Plants vs. Zombies game. No one likes battle royales anymore. Even if this isn't a battle royale, make an actual Plants vs. Zombies game. Make an actual Plants vs. Zombies game.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
What?
Band together on a quest
Supporting
to
it,
face
but
evil and
not
save
Tomodachi
faces.
Life.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
They're porting Miitopia
Cast
before
new characters in
Tomodachi
various
Life.
roles across the
What
kingdom.
is wrong with them?
Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone
What
the
is
nefarious
wrong
Dark
with
Lord.
them?
makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go
at
wild
least
with your
there's
Mii
new
creations
stuff, but
and make them
also,
even more fabulous.
also do Tomodachi Life in this direct, please.
In the
Or
world of
else I'm gonna be
Miitopia,
so
relationships
mad.
are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Actually, that rage thing is super powerful.
You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
At least
Adventure with
there's
friends
new
and familiar
stuff,
faces
but
in
like,
the lighthearted romp Miitopia.
there better
Coming to
also
Nintendo
be
Switch, May
Tomodachi
21st.
Life port or
Pre-orders
sequel.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
If they're doing Utopia.
Super Mario themed
Okay,
items
we
are
already
coming
knew
to your island.
that. Mario stuff.
Super Mario
finally
Brothers
coming
35th
to New
anniversary themed
Horizons. That
items
was
are coming
already
to the
in
Animal
the
Crossing
other
New
games.
Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Can you actually go through them? You can actually go through them, so it actually
Then
is
use
useful.
them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
And ending March 31st.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Now you're just adding it so people keep on buying the game.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
I'm gonna take a guess. Nope. Never mind. I don't think that it's what I think it is anymore. Yeah, it's definitely not even close. HD series shows a bunch of pixels.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG,
Oh my gosh, they're
battles
going
take place
into
on
more
terrain
details
different
about a
elevations.
pixel game.
A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
Seem like all other games exactly like it.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see
Most
what true
likely,
might
you give
is.
options every 3 seconds, like it should.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand
Working
new tactical
title.
RPG
The game gets
from
called
Square Enix
Triangle
will
Strategy.
launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download
Stop
on Nintendo
saying it
eShop.
like it's
And
such
in the
a big
future,
book of
we'll conduct a
eyes and
survey
it's
to
gonna
gather
be
player
such a huge
feedback.
thing.
We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
What is this? Okay, it's a Star Wars game, and if it's made by EA, it's gonna be rip-off, money grab, and thief. Okay, good, it's not EA.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7.
Okay, if it's
Flash in this
online
third-person
and
shooter
there's
coming to
still gonna
Nintendo
be a
Switch
bunch of
in
buying
2021.
Alright, let's do this.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan love battle. Korgan use
What
many weapons.
is this
Triple
from?
War Axe, Spear of Misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing
What
past you.
game is
Longsword,
this?
Blade of Doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm
What
like a kung fu
game
master.
is
I can
this?
catch bullets.
It doesn't look as good, half as good as the interview part.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
This looks so dumb.
Be the ball. Be the ball. Catch me.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Be the ball.
They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me!
My gosh, what guy making?
Interview's over. Oh, come on, man, one more game.
And it's from EA, so you know it's gonna be bad. And if it's not bad,
The
then
fight
you're
for
gonna have to pay
survival
to make
starts
it not
now.
bad.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
So it kind of just changed the entire story.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
So because they got stuck in a thing, they survived.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
So it's literally a game
Hades,
that's already out,
the
and they're
critically
just
acclaimed
making
dungeon
it
crawler
physical.
and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is
Cool.
getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version
What?
comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack.
Oh, so you also
It's
get
packed
a
with 2.5
soundtrack.
hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles
That's
like
like
Transistor
the
and
only
Bastion.
other thing you get.
The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Come on, Tomodachi
Three
Life
deadly
Boy,
action games,
Tomodachi Life
one
Boy,
masterful
come
collection.
on!
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
No, so they're remastering
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none.
That makes
Wield an
absolutely
arsenal
no
of killer
sense.
weapons, each
Instead of
offering a
3
playstyle
major
with
Mario
different set of
titles.
lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies.
I'm taking them at full beam.
Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast
Great
and
job,
frenzied combos.
Nintendo.
And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
It says June 10th. Did they not have time to re-record it for them to say June 10th?
More
Oh
battles
great,
are
they're
coming
giving
to Hyrule
DLC
Warriors Age of
before
Calamity.
giving us more information on the second Breath of the Wild game. Great job, Nintendo. And you don't even get that many Okay, yes you do. If you pause it though.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Well, yeah.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals.
Cool.
Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default
Come
commands
on,
to
next
emerge
Tomodachi
victorious in
Live.
turn-based battles.
Come on.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm.
Never heard
Local
of
co-op
before
play is also
important
available for the
major
first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own story. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin,
it was
and
popular.
30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when
You
Apex
get
Legends
double
enters the fray
XP just
March
for
9th.
playing on Nintendo Switch. That's overpowered.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Come on, Tomodachi Life 2. Report. Nope, it's more.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
So it's just a tease.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Yeah, they remastered it. Everyone wanted it, everyone said it was coming, and they did it. Except they still look like PS2 graphics. They're slightly better, but they're still kind of low. Still see quite a bit of
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
So you have to use
the Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
I don't
Swing
care,
it to
that's a
have
weak
Link
game. You
swing
could
the
have
sword in the
mapped them
game.
to buttons.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
That's what you say.
But
That's
we've
not
also made
actually
it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch
Oh,
Lite
okay,
system.
good. There is
After
button
mulling
only
over how to
control.
assign different gameplay elements
Especially
to different
because
buttons,
Nintendo
we
Switch
decided
that's
to
kind of
apply the
necessary.
sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Okay, good.
Here's something else we've been working on.
And of
Specially
course, I
designed
got
Joy-Con
special controllers while I went there.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I didn't play much of Breath of the Wild, so probably I can get this one either. I'm just not a Zelda fan.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Tomodachi Life Port R2. Tomodachi Life Port R2. No. What is this? What, Splatoon? More Splatoon stuff. What is it? What is this? Okay, so it's got bow and arrow and stuff. Little buddy's turn. Okay, what is this? What is this? It's an upside down Eiffel Tower for some reason. What is this? There's a train. Is it Octo Expansion 2 or something? Man, I'm gonna get Octo Expansion because we can't do the final boss, the secret final boss. So you're in a train again, which is strange. What is this? Is this Splatoon 3? Don't tell me they're releasing Splatoon 3 on the same console. It's Splatoon 3 on the same console as Splatoon 2. And you fly? And then you land on top. Oh my gosh, this jump, special. Oh my god! Why are they releasing Splatoon 3 on the same console as Splatoon 2? It's because there's a cut. There's that thing back. Come on! First off, Please, more details. Second off, why 2022? Third off, why is it on the same console?
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
There's gonna be one more thing. Oh, no, there's not. Darn it. Well, guess that's it. This is an hour long and it's just reaction. Wow. Hashtag Splatoon 3, hashtag remaster Tomodachi life.